In today's video, we're going to discuss first-time fix rates and important KPIs field service businesses should care about. Data is key in field service to make proper business decisions. With so many different stakeholders involved, such as dispatchers, managers, executives, and even your technicians, analyzing that data can be challenging for each specific person's KPI. That's why field service leaders are turning to Fieldpoint's field service software with advanced business intelligence tools to capture that data and turn it into useful analytics, so all these stakeholders can track KPIs that are important to them. So let's look at important KPIs field service businesses should care about in 2022. Number 1, first-time fix rate. First-time fix rate is more than just a percentage of time a technician is able to complete a repair on the first visit. In fact, it can be an indicator of how well your entire team is performing. For example, a reason for a low first-time fix rate might have nothing to do with a technician's abilities, but rather a dispatcher sent the wrong technician who doesn't have the skills to complete the job. It could also mean that not enough information was gathered at the initial service request from the customer to ensure the proper parts or experienced technician would be dispatched. That's why it's important to not look at first-time fix rate as a technician KPI, but rather an entire business KPI, because there are plenty of people involved that could lead to a lower rate before the work order even gets into the technician's hands. And if you can pinpoint the reason you are not earning a high first-time fix rate, you can start to address it quickly and make sure that the right people with the right information and skill set are being dispatched. Number 2, variance from standard repair time. For more experienced field service businesses who have a good understanding of the repair times, variance from standard repair time can be a critical KPI to track in order to identify the changing nature of your service and if technicians need more training. Variance from standard repair time establishes a standard amount of time for each specific type of repair and then measures every service call against that standard time. Appointments that routinely go over that time may be an indication that the technician is not equipped to handle that service call for a variety of reasons. It can also mean that you need to adjust your time duration for those specific types of calls to give more or less time to your technicians to complete service. This can lead to either taking on more service calls because you have identified the variance is faster than your standard time, or you can reduce calls because these calls are taking longer to complete, which will allow dispatchers to schedule appropriately. Number 3, technician utilization rate. With the worker shortage in the field service industry being a critical issue, field service businesses are trying to get the most out of every technician. So a KPI around the utilization rate of your technicians will allow managers to see how much of a technician's time is being spent working billable hours and generating revenue for the business. Utilization rates doesn't mean your technicians aren't working hard enough, but rather that they could be spending a lot of time doing unbillable tasks. For example, a technician spending more time driving to appointments or filling out paperwork after a service call will have a low utilization rate because their time is being spent not on service, but on administrative and travel. That means that businesses need to establish better routing practices to reduce travel time and give the technicians technology like mobile applications to complete work orders faster, thus reducing the unbillable work while increasing the time spent actually performing service. Choosing the best KPI for your business can lead towards success in the future, but you need a system and process in place to collect data, analyze it, and get into the hands of people who make decisions. Fieldpoint's field service software collects all the data from the field and back office in real time, and with business intelligence, turns it into useful analytics that are displayed in dashboards and KPI reports for each stakeholder. Learn more about Fieldpoint's analytics abilities by visiting fieldpoint.net or call today for a demo to see how you can start measuring success.